Hi, it's Jnwynn with Scraptastic Yarns Podcast. Today is Friday, September the 28th. I just thought I'd get on here and talk for a few minutes. I had planned on going live, but the husband's in the other room, and we already know that he'll be doing so I decided I'm just going to do this. He'll keep quiet as long as he knows I'm podcasting or filming a podcast. But if he thinks I'm talking to people, he'll start asking, saying Drives me nuts. Anyway, Vlogtober is coming up, and I do plan on doing it. I also have quite a few projects I need to get done. The Abstractly Chic shawl by Marley Bird. She's come out with the third week. I've got about half of it done, so I still have a ways to go. And on top of that, beginning of next week, I have a bus trip that I'm going to go see Niagara Falls. I have never been to Niagara Falls. It's something I have always wanted to do, but my husband, he has a bad habit of doing this. I would like to go to Philadelphia too, and his comment is, I've been there, you don't want to go there. I'd like to go to Pittsburgh, I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, you don't want to go there, it's dirty. I've been there. I'd like to go to New York City. You don't want to go there. I've been there. It's busy. I would like to go to Niagara Falls. Oh, I've been there. You don't want to go there. It's wet. And it doesn't matter what time of year you go. It just seems as it's the wrong time. If you go in the summer, it's too hot. If you go in the winter, it's too cold. Who wants to be there when it's freezing cold? Well, I go on quite a few little day trips with a woman that lives around in this area that does bus tours. So I'm going to Niagara Falls. Going without him. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Anyway, I also had planned on doing Terry of Yarn Joy podcast. You know, she has the crochet along of the fall banner that she may put together. She's doing the tutorials on. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I've downloaded the pattern. I've been choosing some of my yarns for that, and I have everything picked. But how I want the fall to be, if I want it to be in more of a rust color or an orangey rust. So I'm still debating on that color. But I hope that you guys will follow through with that. I have never done a corner to corner crochet graph, and that's what this project is. So I'm gonna finally do one. Like I said, it's been slow. I have to decide on what projects to take on my bus trip. It's got to be something that's fairly small and compact, because I have to carry stuff around for about the first 4 or 5 hours. So I figure I'll just carry a big tote bag that I've sewn, and I'll have my regular purse items or purse down in that with the tote bag. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit some baby hats. Then, of course, the suitcase will probably have something in it. You know, I only need 2 skeins to go on a bus trip, but I'm going to make sure I've got plenty. So I'll probably carry about 6 or 7 skeins of something. It's surely the way I roll. Do any of you do that? I do that when I go for Christmas. I take about 6, 7 projects just in case I get bored. You know, when we go down to family. So, it's kind of interesting. As you can see, I found this skein of yarn. I don't know what this is, but it's some kind of, I think it's a red heart fleck. It's got some browns and dark grays and black in it. Found a skein in a bag, sitting over there in the corner. I was like, oh, how'd that skein get away? So I decided I'm going to roll it up. I think I'm going to make some hats out of this as well. But maybe a men's hat since it's got the browns and the grays and the blacks in it. Also wanted to remind you that the sale over at Etsy in my shop is still going on, and it goes through October the 4th. I've added a few more items, and as soon as I get this thing rolled up, I'll show you those items. I have a few more that are almost ready to go. A couple of bags with cocoa pelly on them, and some fall bags. And then a couple of other cute little prints. I have as much fabric as I do yarn. Way too much. I'm always teasing that it's just sinful how much I have. I really need to do something with it. So I'm also trying to keep track of the amount of poundage of yarn that's going out of my house. And so far this week, between shawls, hats, and scarves, I have sent out 8 pounds of yarn. So I think that's pretty interesting. I never realized how many yarns that I've been going through. And a couple of things I have found, Facebook always does these cute little things where they show you some of your posts from the past couple of days. They've been showing past items that I've crocheted and knit. There was a beautiful Afghan that I had made that had a lot of different textures and colors and everything. And it always amazes me when I see those things, because I'm like, I don't remember making that. Man, that was a long time ago. And I think the reason that I don't remember it is because once I make them, I give them out, I give them away. So, I don't see it again after the initial picture that I took of it. So, whoa, I'm right there at the end. So I think I don't remember making some of these things. But I just find it interesting to see those posts and see them come through. Now my little ball's all wound up. Now I'll show you the bags. This little bag is a bunch of kitties laying around, playing, you name it. It is a zippered bag. And it is a soft bag. It has batting in it. These, you can fold them down as you need to use as a soft yarn bowl. And then, of course, when you're finished using it that way for the day or the afternoon, zip it right up. That new one is in the shop. My little sugar skulls. I love my sugar skulls. This one is also a semi-soft bag with a green interior. This one is a little lighter batting. I believe this one actually has polyester batting in it, which is a little bit thinner than the cotton batting I normally use. That's a new bag that's in the shop, as well as Pretty Butterfly with the blue interior. and it's soft and squishy. And of course you can roll that up. These bags, each one of them will hold two, like Karen Simply Soft, or two of the smaller Red Heart skeins of yarn, or it'll hold like a good sized cake, but it won't hold two full cakes, just because of how it's not wide enough this way. I do have some bags, like I said, that are upstairs. They're a little wider, that will hold two full Mandela cakes or two Karen cakes. This, of course, is the skull bag again with the snaps. And it has a polyester interior, which it's not quite a heavy duty polyester, but it's one that the same way that when you roll it down, it will hold its shape to make that yarn bowl. And then, of course, we have one that's in the kitties with the little snap bag. Again. And that's the newest items up in the shop. Vlogtober is coming up. Like I said, I do plan on doing it, but the first 3 days, 2.5 days, I'll actually be in Seneca Falls. So I will put some videos up. I'm hoping to be able to put them up that day, but of course you never know how good of a Wi-Fi connection you have, because the hotel that we're at is also connected to the casino. So, it may be sketchy. I've been in some that, the Wi-Fi is perfectly fine. You can get in, you can do whatever you need to do. Then I've been at others where it's just sucky. So, we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't work out, then come that Wednesday, Thursday, you may get 3 or 4 videos all up at once. But they'll be real short videos. Just kind of show you some of the things I'm doing, because I do plan on, visiting a few things that are down there. That's my hope anyway. I did start on something with Tunisian crochet, and it was that basket weave scarf. And I got going on it, and I didn't like the way that it was looking. So, of course, I ripped it out and rolled everything into a nice new ball. Now I'm looking for a Tunisian crochet project, and I just can't decide on what I want to do. So, maybe next few days we'll see what I do finally decide to do. Should be interesting. Alright, folks, I'm going to go. I've got to get some more things put out, ready to go. I got to get things organized to decide what I'm going to take with me for the trip. I always like to have something on the bus so I can work on. I don't read while I'm on a bus or a moving vehicle because it tends to make me sick to my stomach. So, but I can crochet or knit. I don't understand it. Doesn't make sense to me. You would think that I could do both of them, but no, doesn't work that way. So everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.